Hey everyone, it's the Bratz King. Welcome back to my channel. I'm finally doing my first Bratz video and I'm so excited to be talking about the Scorchin dolls today. So I was able to get all 4 of them today, but I had to go to a couple of different Targets because some of them only had Jade and Yasmin and some of them had Cloe and Sasha. But luckily I was able to get all 4, so today we're going to be looking at them and reviewing them. So now I have all the Scorchin girls all lined up, so we're going to take a look at them up close and see each one individually. So here's Cloe out of her box. We're going to be able to take a closer look at her now with everything she comes with. So first off, we have her sunglasses here. All the girls in this line have their own sunglasses mold, which is super cool. So Chloe's here are these little cat eye glasses in blue, and they have a little detail here on the side. Super fun, cool, love these glasses. I think they look super good with everything she comes with. And going on to her makeup, we have very interesting screenings, very stylized for this line. Everything is very specific and very fun for these girls. So we have straight across brows here. She has like a mint green eyeshadow, and then her top and bottom lashes are metallic silver, which is super cool. And then her neutral lip, I think, just makes the eyeshadow pop even more. And then for her outfit, we see this super cute jacket and skirt. So the jacket has a little button detail up here, and then of course the Velcro here, and the jacket sleeves are a bit puffy, and of course the fabric goes all the way around to the back. And underneath these outfits we see little painted on tube tops for these girls, which is super fun, adding a little shirt to the budget dolls without having to have a shirt actually made for them. And then for the skirt, I think this skirt is so cute. All of these skirts in this line are really cute. So Chloe's is this blue pleather around the top with a button in the middle, and then this white panel, and then these 2 black side panels. And then of course on the back it is just black. But I love Chloe's outfit. It's so cute. And then the boots have stripes all the way around, and all these other like details going all the way down. And something I also love about this line is the lipstick on the heels matches their actual lipstick. Like we take one off, you can see here that is like a perfect match. This is so cool. I love details like that. When like Bratz, I think Girls Night Out for example, all of their makeup that they came with were actual colors, and the palettes that the girls were wearing, which is just such an interesting, fun detail to have for the dolls. So that is everything for Cloe, and now we're going to take a look at Sasha. So here is Sasha out of her box. Now we're going to get to see a closer look at her and everything she comes with. So again, starting with the sunglasses. They are this really cool mold where it's only arms on the bottom of them, and the rest of it is just the plastic. And they have a little logo on either side. They're just super, super cool and interesting. So putting them back on Sasha's head, I think they go super cool with her outfit. I also just love that these girls all have different outfits, and it's not the same thing in different colors. Like they all feel like their own doll, while all of course being in the same collection. So Sasha, her face is, I think, so pretty. I know there's a lot of division on Sasha. People either like her or don't like her. I really like this Sasha. I think she looks a lot like Adventure Girls Sasha to me. but I love her screening. I wasn't really sure how to feel about her in the beginning, but seeing people's pictures of her once they got her in person and now having her in person is just like completely different than seeing her like promo pictures. I think they all look better in person rather than their promo photos. But Sasha specifically, I just love her. Like, seeing her is completely changing all of my views on her. She's one of my favorites in this line easily. So she has the straight across brows too. Sasha's makeup is super cool and interesting. So she has this peachy inner corner on her eyeshadow, and then it blends out into this like white, almost pink, and then back to the peach over here. This is such a cool makeup look for Sasha. I also really like the lip details. I know a lot of people did not like that from the Moa Lola collection, but I think it's interesting, and it's not like it's staying for every Bratz release, so I think it's fun to play around. And I also just love, in my own drawings and artwork, I love putting the little lip details just like that, so this feels like it's perfect for me. And then her jacket has like flared sleeves, which is super cool, and a little faux buckle going across here. I think I kind of want to add a real one, maybe, to just amplify it a little bit. Maybe I'll work on that. And then of course, just like Cloe, she has a painted on tube top underneath. Super fun. And then her skirt, again, has a little faux buckle going across. I don't know how easy that one would be to make it a real one, but I don't know, maybe I can figure something out. And then for her back, it is again going across, and then the back is just black for the skirt. And then her boots are super cool. They say Bratz down the side of them. I just love that all of these girls, even though they have the same mold, all of their shoes look so different from each other. And then again, the lipstick on her heel is the same as the one she is wearing, which I think is just a super fun detail. So now that we have seen Sasha, we're gonna move on to Yasmin. So now we have Yasmin out of her box. And again, just like Sasha, the promo photos really did not do her justice, because she was originally like my least favorite. But seeing her in person is just a total different experience. She is so cool. All of these dolls are so cool in person. So again, starting from top to bottom, we're gonna take a look at Yasmin. So of course, her glasses are her own again, and this mold is also really cool. They have a little like detail on the arm metal piece here with this shape that reminds me of like a lot of the shapes that the Funk Out Bratz glasses had from 2004. And of course on the other side is the same. So these are super cool glasses. And then back to Yasmin. Her makeup is so interesting. I really like the metallic inner corner she has. I also love that her beauty mark is a star. That is so fun, so cool. And then of course she has her purple eyeshadow and her also straight brows, so fun. And then her again neutral lip. And then her jacket is similar in silhouette to Sasha's. It actually might be the same, but of course she has a different print on hers. Hers has these little triangle shapes going down here, and then she has a triangle down here in black on the white section of it. And then of course again painted on little tube top, very cute. And for her skirt, this is so cute. I really want to make this lace like real, add my own little lace up detail to it. And I love the fishnet part here. And of course this is all one piece. I like the little like fishnet peeking out at the top. I was wondering what that was about, but I guess it's just how the skirt is constructed. Really, really fun. Again, all of these girls are so cool. This is like the perfect budget line. It's such a cool concept. All of the little details, like the heels matching the lips. It's just like such a good line for $14.99. Like, this is honestly like the best doll out right now. Like, the Scorchin Bratz are kind of everything at the moment. I can't wait for the other Bratz in the season to come out, of course. But for now, we have the Scorchin Bratz to keep us busy. So that's everything on Yasmin, and we're gonna take a look at Jade now, my favorite. So now we finally have Jade out of her box, and she is exceeding any expectations I had of her. She is just so fun and cool and just such like an interesting doll to own. So going from top to bottom again with her, we have her sunglasses. This mold is really cool. It's like this black thick bar across of these two pieces here and very thin arms. It's very fun, very edgy and cool, like Jade here. So with her glasses back in her hair, we can look at her face. This face is so fun. She also has the straight across brows like everyone else. She has the one lash, which is maybe just liner. Then she has no eyelid, which is so cool. And then a little pink in the inner corners, and then a lot of bottom lashes. And this Jade screening that we have now is so cool. The screening also reminds me of Twisty Styles Jade in the way that it's like something we have never seen before. Like, that Jade screening is so weird and so cool and very comparable to this because they're both things we've never seen before for Jade. Moving on to her lips, we see all of this extra cool detail. Like, there's this black line on top of her lips, and then of course like the same details on Sasha. She has a little lip curve here and in the middle down there. The lip details on this Jade remind me a lot of, just like I said with Sasha, how I draw dolls, and like any of my drawings, if they have lips like this with a little line here and then line down there. It's just like, this doll feels like it was made for me. She also has this beautiful midnight blue like blend going on with nylon. It is so cool. This doll is just awesome. So with her jacket, we see a little racing logo here, and then on the back it says 2001, and on the sleeves it says Bratz, which is very fun. Yeah, it says Bratz on both sides, and on the back it says 2001. This doll in the line is the only one to have pants also, her little shorts, while everyone else has a skirt. I was thinking of maybe turning this into a skirt, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get another just to play around with. But I also love the belt on this doll. It is the only one with like an actual 3D belt. But when you show her little tube top, you can see the belt more. There's just so much detail put into this little budget line from Bratz. I'm so excited that they're bringing these back. Like, this is such an iconic line already, and it just came out. Everyone racing the Target to find them. It feels like the good old days. These boots also are so fun. They have a little flame detail going down, and of course her lips are the same as the heel. So that is everything for Jade, and now we're gonna see all the girls together and close out the video. So now we have all of these Scorchin girls all together, posing, ready for their race. I just need to say how fun and cool this doll line is. It's $14.99. It is a beautiful budget line. Like, it is so interesting, fun, cool, something new and fresh. Anything, like, this is what we've been looking for Bratz. Like, this is everything to me. They all look better in person. It's insane, honestly. Like, I really didn't think I was gonna like Sasha or Yasmin, but they are really growing on me, especially Yasmin. She was my least favorite. Now I really like her. Like, everything is just, they all fit together so well. This line is so good. I would also love to see a wave 2 of this line, like with Megan, Dana, Roxy, Phoebe, Alicia, Nevra, like literally anyone else in this line would be so fun if they continued this like theme and gave the girls different colors. It would be so cool to see. But that is all for today. So thank you for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe for more reviews, unboxings, stuff like that. And finally, the Bratz here can say to have a lovely Bratzy day. Bye-bye.